The development of artificial intelligence has been extremely successful over the past 2 years as engineers and researchers demonstrate how AI can be used to enhance nearly anything. According to Stanford's 2022 AI Index report, private equity investments in artificial intelligence reached $93.5 billion in 2021. The International Data Corporation predicts that by 2024, investments in AI would total $500 billion. By 2030, according to PwC's forecast, the global AI sector would earn $15.7 trillion. Artificial intelligence is swiftly showing itself in new domains, including health, robotics, and agriculture among many others, thanks to years of significant investment from both public and commercial interests. In this video, we will take a look at the top 10 breakthroughs in artificial intelligence. Before starting, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. So let's start. Number 10. Deep Blue. The first machine to ever defeat a world champion was IBM's Deep Blue. Deep Blue defeated Garry Kasparov in 2 6-game chess confrontations that spanned many days, demonstrating that computers are capable of handling intricate computations. You should realize that Deep Blue was capable of calculating 200 million different chess positions every second. The development of the extensive financial modeling necessary to recognize patterns, do risk analysis, and handle huge database searches represented for computer scientists a promising beginning in the quest for novel pharmaceuticals. During the man-machine poker competition in Las Vegas in 2008, Polaris, an AI poker player, defeated 2 champions. Later in 2011, IBM's Watson defeated Ken Jennings and Brad Rutter to win the $1 million top prize on Jeopardy! Number 9. Furby. Furby, a form of primitive AI created by Tiger Electronics, was the first robot with a domestic focus. The idea of people interacting with robots was first introduced by one of the world's soon-to-be most well-known toys. Furby made its way into people's homes and into their daily lives, selling 40 million copies over a 3-year period. Furby could converse with children, respond to their inquiries, and pick up English. When first taken out of the box, Furbies spoke in a language they invented called Furbish, but over time they began to include English words into their lexicon. They were designed to replicate the process of language acquisition and pick up new words via speaking to people. Number 8. Roomba. When the first Roomba vacuum cleaner debuted in 2002, AI was still in its infancy. As an MIT undergraduate, iRobot CEO Colin Angle studied and created robots in an effort to make machines intelligent. After leaving MIT, Angle built minefield clearing robots in collaboration with the U.S. Department of Defense. An AI system developed as a result of this partnership allowed robots to inspect every section of a field and guarantee coverage. Angle created a smart vacuum for users as a low-cost alternative for cleaning and coverage. When you were away from the house, Roomba could vacuum. It could navigate the house on its own with the aid of sensors. It had the ability to veer off course if it detected an obstruction. Because machine learning was still in its infancy at the time, this device's decision-making mechanism was fairly simple. For instance, whenever it ran into a wall, it would try alternative strategies, such as taking a new angle or path once more, all the while continuing to clean. It might spot soiled areas and prevent falls down the steps. Years later, the Roomba's inbuilt mapping and navigation software allowed it to thoroughly clean the floor. Number 7. Siri. The era of virtual assistants began with Siri. Siri was purchased by Apple and subsequently included in the iPhone 4S 2 months after Nuance Communications first made it available as a mobile application. The first intelligent personal assistant to take the place of touch displays and keyboards was Siri. Siri would conduct searches, set reminders, schedule activities, respond to queries, and do all of this in a voice that sounded quite real. As consumers interacted with Siri more, it became increasingly personalized to their preferences. Alexa, a comparable speech interface, took Amazon 4 years to develop, while Microsoft's Cortana and Google Assistant caught up later with less successful outcomes. Number 6. ImageNet Challenge. In the 6th iteration of the ImageNet Large-Scale Visual Recognition Challenge, computers from Microsoft and Google outperformed humans at image recognition. Deep learning techniques gave the robots the ability to recognize photos and objects in more than 1,000 categories, outperforming humans. The algorithms were derived from different artificial neural network models that resembled how the human brain functions. This revolutionary new development made it possible for intelligent systems to automate operations that call for recognizing an object or person and then deciding how to continue in response to that recognition. Number 5. Cautious optimism. Finding a technique to combine knowledge from various sources into reliable outputs remains a difficulty for most AI researchers, despite the fact that hybrid systems are slowly replacing specialization in AI systems. Large-scale expenditures by huge tech companies in voice assistants like Alexa and Siri are accelerating the development of language models, which are used to communicate with people, respond to questions, and write convincingly. While the year 2022 is far from over, there is a strong tendency toward merging speech, perception, and language difficulties rather than recognizing them as separate abilities. That's more difficult than it seems, but if recent years are any indication, artificial intelligence will continue to spur innovation for many years to come. Number 4. AI self-driving competition heats up. You can watch this year's competition between Tesla, Waymo, and Cruise self-driving cars as they travel from San Francisco to New York. Tesla is planning to do away with radar sensors in favor of a vision-based system in a battle of competing technologies. Radar, as opposed to cameras, can see through snow and fog, indicating a high level of confidence in Tesla's AI. More sensors have been installed by rival companies, and both strategies will now be compared. LiDAR is a technology used by Waymo that is comparable to radar but uses laser pulses rather than radio waves. However, Tesla asserts that sensor data is simpler to interpret and provides a multidimensional image of the road that outperforms human reaction and visibility. The business just declared the results of its successful autonomous taxi trial in San Francisco. Number 3. AI could make streaming cheaper. The firm behind MuZero, which was able to master challenging games like chess, shogi, Atari, and even strategy games like StarCraft, is DeepMind. DeepMind is the same company that brought you AlphaGo, which defeated Lee Sedol, the current world champion in the game of Go. The U.S. Air Force would deploy R2, which was created by the same corporation, as a radar operator, co-pilot, and mission planner for espionage planes. Recently, MuZero took on the problem of video compression and reduced the amount of data needed to transmit a video by an average of 4%. Given that typical compression codecs were developed after many years of work, that's no insignificant number. According to analysts, the majority of internet traffic in 2021 was from video streaming. More efficient video compression could lower streaming prices and boost download energy efficiency, as the popularity of video streaming is only likely to rise in the coming years. Number 2. AI gets artsy. DALL-E 2 is a brand new AI system created by OpenAI that can create art and realistic visuals from a text description you supply. The system's second edition, which was first unveiled in 2021, produces imaginative visuals with a resolution that is 4 times higher. DALL-E 2, which was made to show how AI perceives the environment and encourage creative expression, immediately prompts the query of what it means to be human and creative. This advances prior developments in AI-assisted visual processing technologies, such as the ability to colorize monochrome images or create lifelike 3D representations of people from ancient photographs. The most recent, multimodal, system, DALL-E 2, is capable of working with both text and graphics. Number 1. AI gets jokes. After Google revealed a 540 billion parameter AI natural language processing model that performs better than average, artificial intelligence made its single biggest advancement. In transfer learning, which aims to train neural networks that require less data and processing power, larger models are more effective. With 175 billion machine learning parameters, it replaces competitor OpenAI's GPT-3 natural language processing model. When GPT-3 was first presented in May 2020, it was praised for being so accurate that it was challenging to determine whether the content was authored by a human. Google's PaLM, which has its eyes set on tackling issues of logic and common sense, asserts that it can accurately explain why a joke is hilarious. This is it for today's video. What do you think of our video? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Thanks for watching.